Hi, my name is Kimmy. Today we will be doing sock puppets here at Happy Hollow Puppet Castle Theater. All right, so the things you'll need today for your sock puppet is your favorite sock, felt, hot glue gun, glue sticks, yarn or feathers, index cards, pen, pencil, thin piece of foam or medium thickness foam, poster board or any type of board that's thin, tape, preferably duct tape, scissors. Also, you can use for the eyes styrofoam balls or Google eyes or buttons or sequins. All right, so I'm going to take my favorite sock and I'm going to fit my hand all the way. I'm separating my thumb from my fingers and I'm going to pull this tip out to make it into kind of a smiley mouth here. See how that works? Now I'm going to take an index card and I am going to I'm going to open my hand up again and I'm going to insert the sock, take the tip and the index card and the bottom and hold them. And this is going to be my template to for my mouth. So I'm going to make a circle around here, lift up. Remember, you want to have adult supervision when you're using scissors. And I'm going to cut a half circle. Now this is my template for my mouth. All right, so we're done with the index cards. Now I'm going to find, this was a tea box of mine. I finished my tea, so it's a hard paper, like poster paper, or if you have poster paper, that's perfect. Or if you have one of these filing folders, that's great too. You can use that as well. Since this already has a fold, maybe I will use this this piece of cardboard, thin cardboard, poster paper. Okay, our poster board. Now what I'm going to do is I am folding the poster board, or if you were to use this, you would fold this. Use that side, and I am going to stick the straight line with the fold, and I'm going to outline this. Okay. Now I'm going to cut this very carefully with the help of an adult. Ta-da! Now I have a circle. So I'm done with this. I'll put this to the side. So we have a circle, right? Kind of looks like a mouth. Now, with this crease here, I am going to cut right along that crease. Now I have two halves. This is where the tape comes in. All right, so preferably duct tape, or you can use masking tape, whatever tape that you might have around the house that is strong enough to put two pieces of poster board or thin cardboard together. And I'm going to roll this out. And I'm going to set, not all the way in the middle, just leaving a gap in the middle. Set this side, and then there's about 1/6 inch in between. Right here, okay? So now I have, these are stuck together, right? Now what I'm going to do, since I have this still on the roll, I am going to carry this over and tape it on this side, and then what I'm going to do is I am going to tape around here. Aha, see? This makes the mouth more flexible. Okay, I'm done with the tape. Now, I'm going to use this thin foam board. Now make sure that when you begin to do this, you have the hot glue heating, okay? So you want the hot glue already plugged in. Okay, so this, now I'm going to take my index card. Remember my template? Well, I am going to make two halves of the foam. So this is where I'm going to use my pen. And one more. Okay, I'm done with the foam. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I am going to hot glue around here and put this to one side, glue it to one side, and then the other one is going to be glued to this side, but just the edge, okay? So I might as well take the black part here and go and follow this line. This is hot. Remember, you use with adult supervision. Do not do this alone. Okay. And I am going all the way around. It's okay if it goes a little bit to the side of the foam piece, because what we're going to do is we're going to make it into like a little slipper. And you can use your pencil to help you press it down, because you do not want to touch hot glue. Okay? Ouchie. Okay, and we can push it up a little. This can be tricky, so you definitely want a parent or an adult with you to help out. Okay. There. So it's like a little slipper. So let's wait till this dries. Now I'm going to glue the other side. Very carefully, not getting it near my fingers. Okay, so notice I'm only gluing the outer edge, not this area, just the outer edge. And then I'm going to again put it up against here on the very edge, and then you can kind of curl it in so it's like a slipper shape. Like it's a little slipper for your fingers. Okay. Ah. Okay. All right. That should work. Let's make sure this is dry and let that dry. So, while this is drying, I am going to take my sock puppet and I'm going to turn it inside out from what I want of it. Okay? I'm turning it inside out. Now, I am going to glue this side on this side. So I'm going to take the glue and I'm going to glue one side. Remember how we went around? And then we can go all the way in on this one. On the other side of the foam pieces, okay? Okay. Now, that's glued. Now I'm going to glue this side. And glue it all. Whoops. I need to stick another glue in. There we go. And I'm going to carefully use a pencil, close it up. So you have almost like a pita pocket. 2 pita pockets. Okay, and so you wait for that to dry. And it dries fairly quickly. Then I'm going to put my hand back in. Okay, and I'm going to grab onto these and I'm going to push it in. Pull it out that way. All right, so now we have, look at that. Oops, sorry. Sorry. Okay, and now I'm going to put my hand back in. I waited until it completely dried because I don't want to burn my fingers. And look what I have. Hello. Hi, how are you? Okay, so now we have the mouth to the puppet. Now, what are we missing? Eyes. All right, so there are different ways that you can do the eyes. You can, what I'm going to do is styrofoam balls today. So I'm going to take 2 styrofoam balls. But you don't have to do if you don't have, not everybody has styrofoam balls at home. If you don't have them, you can always find buttons. And the buttons don't have to match, right? They can be one black and one brown, one cream, you know, a blue, you know, whatever you decide. You can also, if you don't have styrofoam balls or buttons, if you have sequins, all these colored of sequins, you can do sequins or googly eyes. So I'm going to mix, I'm going to mix styrofoam balls with a couple of googly eyes. Should I have them this way? How would I do that one? These are a little bit bigger. All right, we'll do those. Okay, so first I'm going to take this and I'm going to figure out where I want the googly eye. Oh. Okay. And there's one. That dry. Oops. Maybe I'll just go like that. Hey, that works. Okay, now I'm going to look at my mouth and I'm going to say, where would these go? Oops. So, there. You just want to hold on until they adhere to your sock and to each other, the styrofoam balls. Okay, now take this. My mouth is pretty black, so you could cut a piece of black felt and fit in here, but because my sock already has black inside, I'm going to leave it. I don't need the felt. Looks like it goes all the way down his throat. So I am going to make a tongue. So with a tongue, how long do I want the tongue? Let's see, let me try this on. Put my hands in the pockets. So, kind of want it sticking out. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a heart. Start out with a heart, because that's the tonsils. And then we're going to do a tongue. Okay. Do you want me to show you again? So, as if you're going to do a heart. Then you do a tongue. Right? Okay. Make it nice and round, right? Our tongues are nice and round at the end. And then I don't want to use this side, so I'm going to flip it over and it'll be like that. But first, I want to put glue on it, and I'm going to do it carefully, right? Okay. Now I'm going to open this up. See the way back in here? The tongue is going to go out. The round part is at the bottom, and the top part, and I'm going to use this so I don't burn my fingers, and the top part goes up on top. Okay, there he has a tongue and tonsils. So, with the eyes and the mouth, how about we put on some hair? Yeah! Okay. So I think I'm going to do this green. This will be fun. You're going to get a board, a piece of poster board, or thin cardboard, and you're going to wrap the yarn around the cardboard. Now you want the cardboard, if you have a small piece of cardboard, that's how short the hair is going to be. So I don't want it this short. I want it double that amount. So I'm going to make it a kind of long hair for this puppet of mine. Okay, so I take the end and then I can even do a little piece of tape. Tape this. Okay, and then hold it with your thumb, and then start to going to cut a good length off. So I have this much here. And then what I'm carefully going to do is untape that part, right? And then hold on to that, tuck this together, and then pull this off. Okay, so now I have this. Now I'm going to put this and this together, and this part I'm going to wrap around really tight, and then I'm going to try to tuck under. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, so I have these two halves, right? This half and this half. And then I'm going to find where I tuck that under. I'm just going to put a hot glue. Okay. Okay, so I can either go like this, and that would be kind of a bow hair, but I'm not going to do that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my finger, find where all of this is, the hole, hopefully, right here, and I am going to cut. Going to find the other hole. And I'm going to cut. Okay, now I'm going to find where I want to put my hair, and I'm going to put it kind of really close to his eyes so it'll kind of hang out. Put the hot glue there, and then take that part that I already hot glued and then press that down. And I can use my pencil again to press it down. So I'm not risking burning my fingers. And you can poof it out. Poof, poof. Oops, there's some that just take. If you find some threads that haven't been cut, just cut them at that point. All right. I think I'm pretty much done with my puppet. I can fit him on. What do you think? Hi. Hi, thank you for joining us at Happy Hollow Puppet Castle Theater. I'm a new sock. Hey, where's my friend? Hey, friend. Uh-oh. This is easy. Just use your mouth. Yeah, can you help me? Ah! Ah! My long-lost twin. Kind of, yep.